Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Tuesday Tips, brought to you by Hunt with Dean Official. Carter here with the one and only John Lippett.
How you doing, buddy?
Native Canadian.
Native Canadian.
Not native.
Not native. No, the big distinction there.
We're up in Canada. We're on beautiful Lake Muskoka. We're in a boathouse.
That's right.
Weather's beautiful. Windows are open. If you hear any boats ripping by, life is good. We're on vacation.
That's right.
And just finished up a smoker of a workout this morning.
Dude, brutal.
Absolutely workout.
Brutal.
And that's what we're here to talk about today. We're talking working out while on vacation. It's summertime, so hopefully everybody's taking a little time for themselves and their families and traveling around, moving around. You know, could be camping, could be traveling. My wife and my kids, we come up here for a month every July because we're both teachers. We have the summer off. And, you know, we're kind of in this phase of physical prep for the fall.
Well, that's the thing about late summer, man, is summertime is when we're enjoying ourselves. But it also leads very quickly into the fall.
Yeah.
And that's when, you know, so you got to keep your eyes peeled towards, you know, if you're hunting alpine, I mean, some guys will hunt like, you know, if they're focused on ambush hunting, whether you're Wisconsin or in Ontario, that's how we hunt. We'll hunt blinds, edge of cornfields. But, you know, if you're Wyoming, if you're Montana or, you know, Pacific Northwest, you're up in that alpine and you got to be ready to put miles down.
Yeah.
So you got to stay fit.
Yeah.
But it's a balance, right? It's a difficult thing to balance between all the different responsibilities we have as husbands, as fathers, but also as friends. And I think we also owe it to ourselves to enjoy ourselves. I was saying to my fiance the other day, I probably drink more in 2 months. Like in Canada, we have a social season because everything is so seasonal. We have like the winters are pretty crushing. You know, spring, fall, summer, and winter. But in that brief period, in the summertime, the weather's incredible.
Yeah.
Everything opens up. You're seeing all your friends. You're traveling. You know, and if you're not careful, you're drinking beers 6-7 nights out of the week. Which, you know, a younger version of myself, I used to really beat the hell out of myself.
Yeah.
Because I would kind of fall off the routine.
Yeah.
You know, and with maturity, I've come to learn, like, for me, it's about maintaining a standard. And this is something I learned from Chad Wright, ex-Navy SEAL, ultramarathon runner. He talks about his creed, and everybody has to come up with their own creed. But he talks about maintaining a standard. And it's an internal monologue that you have with yourself. And it's about, did I meet that standard today?
Mm-hmm.
Some days you don't. Some days you do. But even on vacation, for me, it's about keeping your head in the game mentally, and recognizing you're probably not going to be set PRs. You're not going to hit that same weight. Well, I mean, it's unlikely you even have the equipment.
Right.
But for me, it's about, did I push hard today in some domain? For us today, it was kind of a CrossFit style workout, buy in, run a mile, sandbag workout, 5 rounds for time, cash out for a mile in the pump and heat. So that adds an extra element to it.
Yeah.
And I think safe to say we both went to that edge.
Yeah.
We went to that point of like the pain cave.
Yeah.
And we pushed a little further. And for me, that's maintaining the standard. And yeah, I mean, if you're on vacation, don't beat yourself up about it. That's my only advice. You're not going to hit the same weights. You're not going to hit the same standard as you might Monday to Friday in February, but did you keep yourself mentally dialed in? And did you push just a little bit? Because that's going to make it a lot easier when the time comes and you're lacing your boots up in September or October to know I didn't take 2 months off. And for me, it's just about staying mentally sharp.
Yeah. Because
really it's what's between the ears.
Yeah.
That's your strongest muscle. And keeping yourself dialed in mentally, it's really where I'm at in terms of, was it a win? 'Cause physically, you're probably not going to maintain that same standard, but mentally, did you push?
Yeah. And, the gains that we're all looking for, those are not going to be made on vacation. But if you go sans any exercise at all,
Yeah.
it sure falls off real quick. Your aerobic capacity, your, endurance, your strength, right? It's not going to go away overnight, but
Yeah.
certainly not going to help, right? So, like, my mentality is like, I want that to be the hardest thing I have to do that day.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
I'm on vacation. It's going to be very easy to go sit on that dock over there.
And we will.
And, grab a beer or fishing pole and just do that all day.
Yeah.
That sounds great. But like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Quick little workout, earn whatever you're going to be doing the rest of the day, right? We're eating incredible meals up here.
Yeah.
There's dessert at every dinner. There's, ice cream and cookies and, it's like.
But don't beat yourself up about
No,
that
yeah, you
right?
still have to enjoy it, right? You have to be balanced, but you need to also maintain that, right?
Absolutely, man.
Is your head still in the training space?
That's my best advice. And that was a hard fought lesson for me, man.
Because you wanted to go so strict.
You go so strict, and you're on vacation with your family, and you got your Tupperwares out, and all the power to you, man. That's like, if you're dialed in that way, like, I'll never knock someone for bringing broccoli
Planned meals,
and chicken breast to the cottage dinner table.
Yeah.
But for us mere mortals, it's like, enjoy yourself. Balance is not always a bad thing.
Yeah.
But staying dialed in and just earning it, man.
Yeah.
Earning all that stuff and earning that leisure time. But keeping that, fitness, and I know probably a lot of the Hunt Lift Feed folks will resonate with this. It's like, we do it for the physical side of things as well, but for me, it's mental training, man.
Yeah.
That sandbag work is mental training.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's sharpening the axe. I like to think about often, it's like going to the gym or doing whatever you're doing. If you're just putting in the miles, it's like you're hammering on an anvil.
Yeah.
I like to think of myself almost like a blacksmith.
Yeah.
But it's a mental sword.
Right.
And so it's just get those blows in, strike that anvil, wake up a little earlier, get it done in the morning before, everybody sits down for breakfast, and then you just earn that leisure time.
Yeah.
That's my best advice.
100%. And it's like, as far as like the practicality of what we're doing up here, I'm here for a month, so I bring a sandbag, Amazon, collapsible.
Yeah.
You don't even need to bring sand with you. I have sand in it, but we were talking like that thing compresses down. It'll fold like this into the size of a handkerchief.
Travel
with no weight. Throw it in your carry-on. Throw it in your whatever.
Yeah.
Fill it with sand when you get up to wherever you're going, any local garden store or Lowe's or whatever.
Absolutely.
Or fill it with dirt, right?
Yeah.
Then you have 10, 20, all the way up to 100 pounds capabilities in that sandbag. And you can do anything you need to do on vacation with the sandbag.
That thing's perfect.
I also bring up 2 dumbbells, just 2 35-pound dumbbells, right? Not trying to break any records, just trying to move, trying to sweat a little bit. It's all doable.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. No excuses, even on vacation.
I was a little smoker today, dude.
Yeah.
If you guys want to try this, it's a mile buy-in, and then with the 50-pound, we did a 50-pound sandbag, 20 lunges, 20 stationary lunges, 20 squats, 20 thrusters, 20 push-ups.
5 rounds.
Partner workout, right? So while he's going, I'm resting. I'm going, he's resting.
Yeah.
5 rounds and then a mile cash out.
Yeah.
And boy, were we moving slow on that mile cash out.
Good grief. Yeah, I was channeling my inner David Goggins at the end there. And I can tell you, I mean, if you're lucky enough to be on vacation with somebody, friend, cousin, uncle, wife, I mean, whoever is willing to get after it with you, having that person, that accountability partner, I mean, just in life in general, having an accountability partner is key. And I say that because I for sure would not have pushed this hard.
Yeah, that'll be the best out of my summer. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
right.
That's great.
Because you have to leave today and Cole's leaving tomorrow. And now I know I can look out here at all these other cottages. I'm better than all these other people.
Yeah,
already. It's not even new.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Well, cool. Yeah, get after it, guys. Vacation, don't slouch, do something, sweat a little bit, little sweat equity, earn that beer.
Yep.
And balance.
After that.
Good. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. We'll talk to you next week.
Cheers.